Voyons ensemble ce qui fait la une de la
Look at some of the headlines. Making news across the continent. We begin in Togo, where Togo Press, a local daily, has a report on the socio-political crisis which has been raging in the country for several weeks, an attempt by the government to calm tensions. Now, Togolese Prime Minister Komi Selom Plasu met with the Association of Imams from the regions of Savannah and Kara in order to reassure them on their faith. The latter promised that they would not interfere with the forces of law. They gave an example of the situation that happened in 19th October, and the imams invited all parties involved to demonstrate wisdom and to settle disputes through dialogue. Now, tensions escalated after the arrest of an imam in the north of the country. Alpha Al-Hassan was kidnapped by men in uniform at his home in Sokode, 330 kilometers from the capital Lome, in mid-October.
On
to Nigeria, where 250 victims of snake bites have died in the last 3 weeks in Plateau and Gombe states following an acute scarcity of snake anti-venom drugs in the country. Now, this is according to the Vanguard newspaper. Medics who spoke with newsmen said that the case of snake bites was usually very common during the harvest season. We receive an average of 50 victims every day. Some arrive here in very critical conditions, and we just have to watch them die because we are helpless, said Abubakar Aliyu, a managing director at a pharmacy. He added more than 70 victims had died in the last 3 weeks following the lack of anti-venom to treat them. And we finish off in Cameroon, where the monthly Ecole Mensual Journal has an article focusing on the tourism sector in Tunisia. Now, according to an interview with the Tunisian ambassador in Yaoundé, titled Crossroads at Civilization, Tunisia has always tapped into its rich heritage to implement its model of development and society projects, writes the author of the article, and it is in seeking the same values and the same civilization that Tunisia has built through the ages, its image, its identity and personality of a country that is open, welcoming, secular and multicultural. However, the climate of instability and insecurity, including the double terror attacks of Bado and Sus in 2015, severely affected the sector in terms of bookings, foreign currency and the number of tourists visiting the country. Now, during 2015 and 2016, the tourism sector in the country was on its knees. However, the Eco-Monthly, rather mensual, concludes the article on a positive note, saying that in the 2017 report of the World Tourism Organization, it says that tourism is resuming in the country and the sector looks promising.